Upgrade!
Alright you guys, how's it going guys? My name is Checker and welcome to today's video. So every once in a while I will run into some weird recording problems. And today of course when we're getting some new information, some new content, of course I would be having these issues. So the hour I spent recording footage, recording gameplay, all of that is now gone, and it's just kind of a problem I've been running into due to having an ultra wide monitor and trying to record in 16:9. It's just kind of a weird thing. So in order for me to make this video, I'm going to actually do this in ultra wide, so I apologize for that. Hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. So I'm going to go through everything again here, and I'll have to re-record gameplay as well in ultra wide just because my recording software is really messing up and I do not have the time to fix this. I have to get this video out. We have new information here. So anyway guys, there is nothing new here in the event store. This is a buy this, not that episode where I just kind of go over everything new in the weekly and event store. But we have nothing new here in the event store. So surprise, surprise, nothing new here. And yeah, we have lots of reskinned heroes though. If you want some reskinned heroes, we have plenty of them in the events items. Moving on though to the weekly items, this is where we have some of the interesting stuff. We have legendary flux, we have which is going to be really useful for going and like slotting and recruiting heroes, weapons and stuff for the collection book, so definitely pick that up if you can. And then we have armory slots, very nice. Hot Fixer Hazard is going to be more of a defensive constructor. He's more geared, I think, to like repairing walls and reduced repair cost. Yep. So pretty nice constructor, definitely pick him up if you need him. The Copper Hammer Crush is a really unique weapon. I want to do a video on this weapon comparing it to the Hunter Killer eventually, because it's very similar to the Hunter Killer in the fact that it's a semi-automatic weapon, but this one takes shotgun ammo. It's kind of weird. It's a really weird weapon. It's a really unique weapon. I haven't used it very often, but it's a very cool weapon, definitely worth the 600 gold. Then we have the Survivors here, definitely pick them up. You can always recycle them. We have all of our evolution materials here, which I always recommend picking up. You will eventually need them at some point in the game. We have our Epic Flux here. We have Pure Drops of Rain, always useful. We have the Copper Initiator, which is just a really, it's a paddle, pretty much. That's a weird name for it. Then we have a Rare Flux, we have our Base Kyle, we have our Copper Forestville Slugger, which is a club that I do not like. Clubs and hardware weapons, I believe in the 4.4 update, did get like a boost in performance, so I mean this might be better than it was before. I would assume it would be. So if you're in the need for a melee weapon, you can definitely pick this thing up. Then we have retractable floor spikes, and then of course the Copper Bobcat, the really cool thing here in this event store, the weekly items I mean. So the cool thing about the Bobcat is that it's a really good weapon. It's actually a really decent weapon, a very good weapon actually, and I highly recommend you guys pick it up because like I said, it is a very good weapon. It's extremely accurate at close and mid-range. Long range, you're not going to be using this weapon very often, but I mean, why would you? You know, you can actually go and just hip fire this weapon. This thing works great for hip firing, so it's a great up close and personal weapon. The magazine size on this weapon is also 50, so that's also a very huge plus. And overall guys, this is just really an up close and personal SMG. The complaints that I have with it though are not that it's bad, just that it's not new. This weapon is essentially a siege breaker with a higher magazine size and a slightly slower reload time. And to make things worse, we already had the Silent Spectre, which was just kind of a faster firing siege breaker meant more for close range. So now we have two weapons that were very similar to the siege breaker that were meant for close range. I mean, it just doesn't really make sense to me. It's cool, don't get me wrong, it's a really cool and a really good weapon, but why? I don't understand why they keep making these very similar weapons. I mean, they could be making something completely new. It's so similar to the siege breaker, it is so similar to the Silent Spectre. It's a good gun, it's a great weapon, but it's ultimately nothing new, so I mean, I don't know. I definitely recommend picking it up. It looks awesome. But what do you guys think though? Is the Bobcat a good weapon? Should they have done something different? Are you cool with it? Let me know what you guys think down below. But thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later. See you guys next time. What?